Welcome back. 6:42 on Daybreak, and move-in day is getting closer for the new Children's Hospital. In just 3 days, nurses, doctors, and staff will have a brand new space and a new set of challenges too. But while a lot is changing, as Daybreak's Joshua Robinson shows us, a familiar face is helping to guide the way.
My mom told me she wanted me to be a nurse or I'd have to go to an all-girls high school.
Okay.
So it was okay, I'll be a nurse. And I don't regret it at all.
Spring, summer, autumn, winter, 4 seasons that make it easier for Donna Alessi to reflect on her decades of helping the smallest of patients. 4 seasons that watch over each room of the new NICU at Oishei Children's Hospital. Her first nursing job came in 1972. The only position available, the NICU at Women and Children's.
We had the interview and she said, "When can you start?" And I said, "As soon as possible." She goes, "Okay, be back on Monday." And that was it.
Did you have any reservations about it?
None. None.
Those first years filled with learning to feed babies, marveling at modern day medicine.
You're talking about somebody 19, 20 years old looking at this equipment and thinking, "Oh, I'm working in an intensive care. This is like really high tech."
The new space is filled with medicines and machines as well, saving lives that once weren't possible. It's bigger and gives more than enough room for babies and their nurses to walk.
I won't have to go to the gym, or I don't go to the gym, but I take care of toddlers. I don't need no gym.
But for every joyful parent and smiling baby, there are stories of heartbreak.
Mackenzie wound up getting a trach and a feeding tube, and we did get her to go home. Adorable, but after 2 weeks she passed away. That's one of my heartbreaking stories.
Now a new chapter that'll take her to an autumn room like this one.
And I put my heart and soul into my job, just like I do with my family. I have compassion for people, and I think that's really important.
As one season begins, another must end. Alessi isn't shy when she says that this will be where she retires someday. When the doors of the old hospital close for their final winter, she'll be there.
I jokingly said, "You know what? I want to shut the lights off. I've been here 45 years. I think I'm the oldest." And they're like, "Absolutely, no problem. Of course you will." So well deserved.
Another memory in a career with too many to count, but it won't take long, she says, to fill these halls with new families as winter turns to spring. Now, what stands out to me most when I met Donna as we walked down the winter hallway, a group of nurses were actually training nearby. We got to see a little bit of it earlier, and they said, "I couldn't have thought of a better person to do this than you, Donna." And after a heartfelt thank you, Melissa, they said, she turned to me and she smiled a little bit and she said, "Just a little reminder, I'm just a nurse."
Just a nurse. That's the last thing she should say. It's so good to know that children are in such good hands, like nurses like Donna at Children's. And they actually sent us some swag this morning of what the littlest babies are going to be receiving. And this one says inaugural class 2017, 2018. So they're getting all ready for all the little ones to come to Children's, which opens